happy Saturday morning, you all. I've got the windows parted just a little bit, the curtains to the windows. I apologize. Let a little sunlight in, which is actually an overcast. We're probably going to get some of that rain. There's been a lot of storms, like I've said, going through the last few days. I've gotten up, prepped, and redressed this morning. Took a little stroll. But before I went on the stroll, for all of you, I'm passing the torch, you all, passing the baton. Future truckers or truckers, ways that I'm staying slim, because I told you I'm cutting back on the eaterage that I've been doing. So before I actually woke up this morning, I was pre-planning my trip on today, of what hours I'm gonna leave, and just scheduling out my sleep time, my drive time, my cutoff time to make it to my appointment on time. But I wanted to share this with you all because before I left out of here today, I made sure I put something on my stomach. So I literally could see myself eating my chunk chicken breast. And this is what I get, you all. It's the pop top. So I drain off the water, and then I'll put my mayo, mustard, salt and pepper, in there. But I didn't use salt and pepper this morning. I was just ready to get something on my stomach because I was craving breakfast. And there's nothing wrong with eating breakfast. It's just I'm right now, this right here that you see, by the end of August, it's going to be thinner, okay? That is my goal, and I'm sticking to it. By mid-August, really. You should really see some results within the next week or two. But by this time next month, this right here is going to be back slim and trim. So on the road, these are really, really helpful. This is something that one of my classmates shared with me that he did during school, because we all were walking out there on faith, you all. So we had the ball on a tight budget. And these things right here, they're really, really good. And when I first tried them, I was like, chicken breast in a can. I was like, oh, I do remember something about some chicken breast in a can when I had my catering business. When I was co-owning my catering business with my co-owner. But these are really, really good, and they're pop top. Like I say, I drain the water. I don't know if these actually come in oil, the chunk chicken breast, but I make sure I get mine in water, okay? And they're a quick snack. You can eat on the go. You can prep it. Actually, you can put it in a bowl or a plate. I eat mine out the can, which I know Mama would probably just be hysterical, but she says don't ever store anything in the refrigerator in a can like that, because you may get botulism. I hope I'm saying that right. But when I pop the top, I'm going ahead and eating it. So that helped me from when I went over to, I went to a truck stop right here, and there's one right there as well. It's like a 3-fold truck stop in this area. And of course, I'm dedicated to Love's. So I walked to Love's yesterday, got my shower. I didn't eat over there. Kudos. I did treat myself to a decent dinner, not really heavy, but a decent dinner over on this side at a truck stop, okay? And I started to actually lift a Uber out to go somewhere nice to eat. My day tomorrow, by the grace of God, is going to end early, so I will be able to go to church online on time, by the grace of God. God be willing, everything just flow correctly. I know God is willing. I just need everything to flow correctly. No blowouts, anything like that, so I can make it to online church on time. I may treat myself by Ubering out, or lifting. Lifting is usually what I do out to go get a nice dinner somewhere. I don't know, because the area I'm in, I'm familiar with. And I remember them having a nice restaurant there that I can sit and I can treat myself. But we'll see. I'm not saying that. I do know that I've got to go out and do some shopping tomorrow, okay? So I'm just trying my best to plan everything in my head and hoping it all goes well. And it will, because we're going to speak into existence. Everything is going to go well. And I'm going to be on online church tomorrow on time. Hallelujah. Another thing that I eat, female truckers, future truckers, passing the baton, passing the torch, is chunk light tuna. Of course, in water. I get the kind that's in water. I always get the off-brand. Sometimes I get the name brand, but if the off-brands if they're on sale, I just grab these, y'all. I grab like 4 or 5 of them, a week or two's worth. And hey, I store them up there, which I'm still in the midst of getting everything the way I want it in here. But this is not pop top friendly, but I do have a can opener that I use to open it, and I drain the water off, and I prep it as well. I use mayo, mustard, salt, and pepper. Sometimes I don't even put mayo and mustard on here. I may just use mayonnaise. Sometimes I use relish if I have it, which in Love's you can get like the relish packs. They're pretty nice. You know, I go in there all the time, I buy things. So if I want some relish packs or something, y'all, they just give you stuff because they know you're on the road working. You know, you're a trucker. Even if you're not, if you're regional or local, I mean, you're there with your love cards. You're showing that you're loyal. So they do little things for you to make you just feel appreciated and want you to, you know, make you want to keep coming back. So these are figure friendly as well. Tuna, baby. Tuna on a diet, you get your protein, you get your vitamins, you get your energy. There's nothing more or less I can say about that. If I did not complete my statement though, sometimes I don't put anything like mayo or mustard on it. I just put salt and pepper on my tuna, and it's still very good. No, I'm not eating crackers, y'all. You can eat crackers with some of this stuff if that's what you choose to do. I try my best to limit myself on bread, so that's the reason why I don't use crackers, okay? Even though they're crackers and people may say, well, it's just a small cracker, I don't use crackers. I get full off of what I need from there. I don't eat much. I've just been eating much since I've been birthing this last baby out in the atmosphere. And my dad's favorites. Now, you true to the game when you eat some sardines, y'all, in water. I use spring water. This just says in water. I don't do the oil. The oil I can't do. But hey, you true to the game. This is country growing up right here, y'all. My daddy loved oysters and he loved sardines. Like, that was his go-to on the road. He had them all in the cabinet, stored up. And he used to eat his with crackers. Like I say, these are really, really good. And I sometimes want to bougify mine up because I say, oh, if I had a piece of wheat flatbread or a flour tortilla flatbread, I could put them in there and roll them up and have a nice little wrap, sardine wrap, with some tomatoes even, lettuce, mayo, mustard. I did try one about 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks going on now, that was prepped in the mustard. I like mine just plain Jane. That way I can decorate them the way I want to. Now, I do eat these out the can. I pick out the bones, of course, while I'm eating them. And they don't smell as bad as I remember as a little kid. They smelled horrible. These right here don't have the smell, although I still don't eat them in my truck. I eat them outside. When I was staying in my hotel, I didn't eat them in the hotel room. I ate them outside. But they're really, really delicious, and they have a lot of protein. And like I said, you true to the game. This is Rob Gibb trucking you all. What I want to say, it's a word I'm gonna find that I really, really want to use for this. This right here is Rob Gibb trucking right here, baby. You true to the game. True to the game. I can't even put Diva Faith after that, because this is from my daddy and my country living, you all. And I just want y'all to have a great and awesome, fabulous Saturday. As the visions come, I will unleash them to y'all. Like I said, I'm in the midst of passing the torch, passing the baton. Future women, female truckers. I went to Love's and I had to have my coffee. But like I say, I was very, very great, because I went to that restaurant over on this side and I was just looking at the breakfast menu. I even asked my mama, because I was on the phone with my mama. I said, Mama, what you eat for breakfast? I said, I want to eat breakfast, but I don't want to eat breakfast. And so she said, told me what she had eaten, and she had gotten a phone call come in. So I said, well, let me just sit here after I got the phone with her and just decide. So I ate this before I went, and I really was full off of this. So if I had eaten anything from over there, it would have just been extra calories for no reason, because I'm full. So I walked on up the hill. I said, well, I get my exercise in by walking up the hill to the Love's. I got my coffee. See the little cute coffee cup? Love's, you gotta love them. And I'm gonna sit here and just chill a little bit before I leave out. I don't know what time I'm leaving out today, you all. And once I leave here, I'll let y'all know where I was at. Definitely getting a chance to see the beautiful United States. I just want to share this with you all. Very intimate to me when I was in Knoxville. I haven't been to Knoxville in years. I remember going to Knoxville when I was a little bitty girl, and the mountains in Nashville are so gorgeous. It's breathtaking. And when I came down a huge slope in this truck, I said, Lord, you're giving me, it's breathtaking, because I said, Lord, you're giving me everything that I envisioned, everything that I asked for. I said, I just want to see the United States, y'all. I want to live. I don't want to just exist. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. I want to say when I get older that I lived. I don't want to be on the hamster wheel in life. I want to live. And as I came down that slope, using my Jake brakes, because my brakes were not holding my load to go down. So I used my Jake brakes, and I absorbed all those beautiful mountains, you all. And it was breathtaking. Live your dreams, you all. Live. Don't just exist. Live. You got to have courage. You got to have perseverance. You got to have faith. You got to have belief. You got to believe when it's beyond belief. You got to have courage to live your dreams, because they come with a price. If you're able to pay the price, you'll be able to stand, you all. God bless you all. I paid the price. I promise y'all I did. Kingdom 7, Rob Gibb Trucking, and Diva Faith United. God bless you all on this Saturday.